there's a library out there somewhere that has a glory hole in it.
Oh, what the fuck? Nice. Sorry, I was trying to...
is that how we're opening with the library glory hole?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Like a public library, a university library?
I am not sticking my dick in a public library glory hole.
I don't know if I feel better about a university library glory hole.
They might be smart at least.
Yeah, but there are people going to that library, whereas the public library, there's like 10 people that go to a public library.
Yeah, and they're all there to suck dick.
That means they're probably good at it.
See, there you
go.
Well,
I'm not arguing against the quality of Jesus Christ. I don't know what I'm saying now. I'm just saying...
You're not getting any kind of nasty trucker dick rest stop.
Trucker?
Uncle Trucker.
How dare you besmirch Uncle Trucker? What's wrong with trucker dick?
You yourself
they
use
get paid
trucker
well.
dick to talk about the lowest grade of dick. I'm saying in a library, you're not going to see much trucker dick. It's going to be nice and cleaned up.
Truckers don't read?
Now I'm just being offensive.
I'll say it. Truckers probably aren't the biggest literary crowd in the world.
I'm trying to stick up for the working man here. Hell, well, you're probably... Yeah, you can't read and drive, for God's sake. Everybody listen to fucking book on tape, though. You get that at the library.
That's true.
Book on MP3 or whatever the fuck.
CD, whatever. Yeah. The world's your oyster.
I bet they do a lot of that.
Maybe.
Does anyone go to like a library to get a book on tape though, or
hell yeah,
they're there. They also have CDs, DVDs.
Yeah, I mean, you could go rent a movie.
Yeah, but I feel like if you're savvy enough with technology to where you're doing books on tape, you probably know that everything ever is free on the internet.
Maybe you don't have the internet.
You ever come out a trucker?
Oh, you're assuming truckers don't have the internet now?
No, I said maybe. Truckers probably make pretty good money.
Exactly, they can afford the internet.
Yeah.
Anyways,
if only they could read.
So we're getting away from ourselves.
I'm sorry. We were on a very serious topic we are now getting away from.
Yeah, I want us to each answer this question. Okay. We were talking about what's the classiest establishment that has a glory hole that has not been fixed.
Oh, I went with Applebee's.
And Applebee's, I think that's a good pick. The library came up.
Library did come up.
You know, I'm going to take that one step higher. I think there's a museum out there that has a glory hole in it.
What kind of museum?
I don't know the topic specifically, but it's one of those, like, kind of out on the highway. You see the sign for, like, come see the Hoover Museum.
Hoover.
The Hoover.
And it's this tiny building run by, like, a sweet old couple. They have a bathroom. They don't understand why so many people are just showing up to their museum so late.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're telling me the old man isn't the one sucking dick.
Okay.
Maybe he
That's
pretends that
he put that glory hole there, yeah.
And his wife has been nagging him for years. You gotta fix that hole in the bathroom,
Gerald!
Stuart.
Oh, Gerald Stewart Henry. That's his full name. It's all first names and strange parents.
You were down at the glory hole again, weren't you?
No, she doesn't know what
no,
it's
she
called.
don't know what it is.
She doesn't
She's
know.
ignorant. She cooks and she cleans.
Yeah, and she thinks that the wall needs some repair work.
That's what Henry Stewart, whatever his name is, says.
Gerald.
He's like,
Gerald.
it's on my honey-do list.
Honey-do
and he never
list?
fixes it.
What's a honey-do list?
What? You never heard that? Like, honey-do. Honey-do this, honey-do that. It's
Hell no.
list.
Man, I never heard that before.
Shit, I'm an old soul.
He keeps it hung up right next to the glory hole, and he just stares at it, and he knows he's never going to get to that item.
Honey-do and oven pizzas and all kinds of shit. Well, I just seen one in there.
Wait, what's about oven pizzas? Like Tombstone.
I grew up... Thank you! Yes. Yeah. Okay, but do you understand, though, how stupid it is that we call them oven pizzas? Any pizza is an oven pizza.
You know, when you talk about it out loud, yeah, it's stupid.
I never realized this until one day Chet was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I just never heard a pizza called an oven pizza in my life. Especially, I think specifically you're referring to a frozen pizza or something.
Yeah, we did always call them frozen pizzas, but I didn't know what you meant.
Thank
I wouldn't
you.
be a dick
I wasn't being a dick. I just never heard it before. And I was like...
I said casually, like, oh, I'm gonna go get an oven pizza or something, and he was like, what?
That's why it was funny, because you so casually said it.
And then, in that moment, my entire life just changed. It just took a 180, and I realized what I was.
My heart sank, because I was like, How many people actually mentioned
I know.
an oven pizza to, and they just went with it? They're like,
We both had that thought.
they're like, yeah, oven pizza.
Sure,
Sure.
honey.
I don't know. I think it's fine. That seems like the kind of thing where if someone says ATM machine, a lot of people do that. You're being a dick pointing out that end.
I mean, I'm into it now. I'm saying oven pizza.
Fuck
I want
you.
to be that guy. You know,
I feel like I need to go back to my family and be like, hey, don't say that anymore.
Look what you've done to me.
Look what you've done to me. B, let me help you. And let's
please,
cut
you
this
should.
out.
I mean,
You poor bumpkins.
hey, you can't. I mean, I guess there is a reason for a distinction. You could theoretically microwave a pizza. They do
have
exist.
little personal ones.
No one does that though.
Yeah.
unless they're
Or like
fucking-
pizza rolls, you can microwave those.
That's not a pizza though.
That's true. It's not the same.
Hot Pocket.
Hot Pocket.
So, Chet, classiest place that has a glory hole.
Oh man.
Last answer. Bullshit.
Sounds like someone's in a glory hole. I don't fucking know. Classy place with a glory hole.
It doesn't have to be classy, but classy-ist.
Classy, yes. And they're not gonna fix it.
Yeah.
Right. Like, the people who work there know there's a glory hole, but
And
they're
letting
fine.
it go.
So we've gone with Applebee's and museums.
'cause
so we're
Applebee's-
above the Chuck E. Cheese, which I bet there's a Chuck E. Cheese with a glory
Shut the
hole.
fuck up. This is
Jesus
sick. You're gonna get some
Christ,
sick
what
shit.
are
No,
you
I'm
doing?
not saying kids use it. I think it's like in the employee bathroom.
I'm not going near that one.
You know what? Yeah, let's go away from that. I don't like where that was
Yeah, I
headed.
don't like where this is headed either.
So,
Mommy,
classy
some
place.
strange man in the bathroom.
You could
I gotta
blatantly
stop
see the
myself.
mascot suit around the rest of the
Oh,
There's just some big mice teeth. Mouse teeth? Mice teeth? You know, they have
You
whatever.
can see the little
Fuck it.
hat he wears
God, I'm
sticking
done.
above the wall.
oh no.
The classiest place with... I'm overthinking that. I mean,
You
Applebee's...
really are.
Applebee's sounds like you're hitting the nail on the head.
Thank you.
Personally.
I thought it was a good answer.
I mean,
myself.
you could go one step up, and you could say Olive Garden, maybe.
Yeah.
Hey, if someone sticks a fucking breadstick through there, I'm taking a bite.
Yeah.
Bottomless bread pit.
I
Bread
really
pit.
can't tell if you're going with an innuendo right now, or if you're saying if you're in an Olive Garden.
We're back to chewing.
No, I'm saying literally, if a literal breadstick came through that hole, I'd eat it.
So you're fine knowing
Not a
that
dick.
it's
What if
rubbed
it's
like.
covered in gonorrhea?
I'm gonna disinfect it first. I'm gonna carry some
Yeah, you have
Clorox.
no problem with eating bread that's had disinfectant spray. Put
Yeah,
on.
I've served that to
You've
many
served
people.
it to many customers.
No one
I'm
died.
gonna research like lawsuits against Subway in
Fucking
X town
kill
in X year and just see.
Nothing came of it. Listen, you know, when you're young, you don't think about these things. You think, heck, I so what? I sprayed a little oven cleaner on some bread. I cooked it. It cooked out. It
still
cooked
good.
out. Think about this. Am I wrong? You clean the oven with oven cleaner, then you put bread in and cook it.
Yeah, in.
Yeah.
Not.
No, it's yeah, but
Oh.
still the
It's not on the
chemicals
bread.
or the aerosol is still in there. I don't think it's good for you. And what the fuck do you think's in Subway bread anyways? I bet it.
Touche. That's probably not.
I probably
the most
made it
harmful
better.
ingredient.
I probably killed some shit.
I'm not going to endorse Subway in any way, but that still seems negligent to feed people industrial cleaner.
I think I sprayed water on it after that to like clean it off.
Oh, well, there you
to
go.
dilute it.
I saw a thing where Subway's chicken got caught where,
Yeah.
like, by DNA, it's like less than 50%
Yeah, their
chicken.
bullshit chicken's only like 43% chicken.
What?
Fuck them.
What the fuck is the other 57%?
Soy.
Soy and other bullshit.
You know, they put shit in there to make it more, fill it up,
Yeah.
Filler,
make it more.
if you will.
fill her up.
Filler
What
up.
I say.
up.
Like, a whole bunch of chicken, that's expensive. Like, even the genetically engineered chickens that are basically just balls with feathers on them.
Mm.
The shape ball, not...
Not testicles.
Yeah.
Feathered
Not-
testicles.
Yeah, but...
That'd be interesting.
What, chicken testicles?
No, just human testicles with feathers.
So anyways.
Imagine a giant dinosaur ball sack.
Yeah.
Because they had feathers, allegedly.
But did they have ball sacks?
No, I don't think they had ball sacks. Though.
Oh, we don't think they had ball?
No. Do birds have ball sacks?
Reptiles don't have ball sacks.
Or reptiles, for that
But
matter.
we don't know. Maybe they did. We don't know.
They probably had like...
T-Rex was probably walking around with a big old fucking
that's what I'm saying.
sack.
They at least had dicks.
Yeah,
Check
they
me
had
out.
that. But
You don't
not,
see any of that in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, but not
Where's
ball
that dick?
sacks.
Oh, why didn't we get to see T-Rex?
Well, I think they're all-
Because
I
they're
think they're all
tucked away.
females.
Like,
Oh,
well, they're-
until...
Life finds a way.
Yeah.
But did they asexual? Like, did they just produce, or did you know what I mean? Some animals don't need a mill; they can just shit. Just,
I mean, they're
I didn't
tucked
get what
away
they're-
until they come into play. Like, I don't know if you guys ever watched Crocodile Hunter, but he was like, all right, let's find out what this is. And he was just shoving fingers up into crocodile orifices, and he's like, all right, there's a dick in here.
yeah, and then he tried that with the fucking ray,
Oh, that's too
and
soon.
he got killed. Oh,
Too
hey.
soon.
R.I.P.
Too soon. It was like 15 years
It's
ago.
always too soon.
Steve
I didn't
Irwin? Is that his name?
I didn't have that much affection for the guy personally.
Well,
I mean,
you're a monster.
I don't wish him. I didn't wish him harm or anything, but I didn't.
It was never about him. It was about all the animals.
Yeah, it's about the animals. And it's like he wasn't. Come on, he wasn't even American.
Yeah, well, yeah, but like, you know, with him
Well,
dying,
they had
died.
American Steve Irwin, and he
show.
sucked.
Who was
Oh,
that?
Jeff Corwin.
Corwin.
Oh my god,
Ugh.
he was on like the late shows a lot.
Yeah.
My mom would like watch Leno and be like,
Yeah,
oh, this
nobody-
guy's funny.
There was that guy and then that older guy.
Oh, Jack Hanna.
Yeah, Jack
I
Hanna.
did like
liked
Jack
him.
Oh, yeah,
Hanna.
Jack Hanna was good.
Yeah.
What happened to him? He's retired? What the
Is
fuck
he
happened
dead?
to him?
What happened to
Yeah.
Jack Hanna?
Let's
gonna
look
Google
this
it.
up. You guys, you can Google it as we Google it. If you find the answer before us, well,
Dear Google. I'm writing to
man,
Google.
this you
Excuse
can't
me.
talk.
I remember there was a Crocodile Hunter movie.
Crocodile Dundee
No, it was an actual Crocodile Hunter movie.
with the croc with Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did it have
He was
his kid
playing
in it?
himself.
Oh, naturally.
Yeah.
Sounds...
I think like a satellite crash.
Oh, what?
What, Jack Hanna?
He died in 1994.
No, shut the fuck up. You're a liar. Are you looking
mean,
at the
that
right
doesn't sound
Jack
right.
Hanna?
No, I'm not.
I want to. Sorry to the Jack.
American animator, writer, and director of animated shows.
I want to apologize to Jack Hanna and his family right now. I'm pretty sure he's probably still alive. We would have heard.
Oh, here we go. Actual Jack Hanna zookeeper.
Okay, there we go.
Here we go.
Alive?
I think he's alive. It doesn't say that he's dead.
Does he not have a wiki or
Here we go. Wikipedia.
anything?
He was born in 1947.
Oh man, he's old as fuck.
Other names: Jungle Jack. Years active: 1973 to present. So
You should go by Jungle
he's
Jack.
alive.
Okay, so he is alive.
Jungle Jack.
No.
John Bushnell Jack Hanna.
That's stupid.
I like it. Anyways, Jack Hanna,
Yeah.
alive and well. Thank God.
Thank
Steve
God.
Irwin was better than Jack Hanna, though.
No.
Absolutely.
Absolutely not.
Why was Steve Irwin better?
He was just a more charismatic guy.
I think Jack Hanna has charisma.
I think Jack Hanna has quiet, modest charisma, and
Yeah.
Steve Irwin is like, I'm gonna be in your face. I can't do that.
That's good.
No, let's keep. I want to hear more of that. Let's see where that was going. Let's hear Kelsey's Steve Irwin.
It was pretty impressive that you caught yourself so early into that. But not early enough,
No,
because you still
no.
committed to a few words.
No, I'm not doing any more of that.
You're like, oh yes, this is being recorded. I better
I
not
feel
do
like
this.
normally I can do an Australian accent too.
I feel like you
just-
can't.
Yeah, I was gonna say. All evidence points to the contrary.
To the contrary. Ugh.
I can't do any accents other than
Crikey.
crikey, crikey.
Meow.
What?
It's like when the
Oh,
animal
me
bite his
arm.
arm.
I got it.
That's a knife.
That was
Crocodile
like
Dundee.
hillbilly.
I know, I can't do it. Isn't that basically what Australians are, though? Hillbilly English people?
Yeah,
Kinda.
but they have more
Well,
dignity than a hillbilly.
What are they, like the
think
scumbags?
they got
Wasn't
to-
that a prison
Yeah,
island?
they were
Yeah.
a prison island.
So they were scumbag people from England or whatever. They put them there.
Ever
That's
since
why they
I
had that
learned
accent.
that scumbag was like slang for condom, I can never like
I've never heard that.
What the
ever.
fuck? Really? Is
Fun
this true?
fact.
But
Bit
it-
of trivia.
I've never.
No, I want to hear it.
Oh,
Scumbag is slang for condom.
When did that start? What's the
I think that's
etymology?
old.
Well, you looked it up apparently.
Dear Google. No, I didn't look it up. I found out.
Did someone tell you?
I don't remember how I found out, but I don't think I was like, I wonder what scumbag means.
Well, this could be not true now.
No, hang on.
Okay.
So I feel like Australians kind of evolved to be a bit more than just English.
Oh no, I love
hillbillies.
Australians.
I think now the hillbillies for England are like the Cockney English, if those people still exist, or if they're just like.
There's nothing wrong with being a hillbilly. Have you read that book, Hillbilly Elegy or some bullshit?
No.
Hillbilly Elegy.
Yeah, look that up.
No, I'm looking up Scumbag.
No. It's a book. Read it sometime.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, Scumbag. What's it?
I was told Scumbag was originally a condom. Earliest.
Are you reading this?
Hang on. I'm trying to figure out which article to click on to give me the information that I want.
That's going to confirm what I said.
Scumbag, noun, condom by 1939, slang from scum plus bag. Earlier, by 1817, it was used in sugar refining as the name of a frame covered in coarse cloth used in straining.
That well-known bit of slang in the sugar industry.
Meaning despicable person is attested by 1971.
So
yeah, like scumbag, like scum is like jizz, bag is like the condom.
Yeah, but...
I mean, it makes sense to me, but I would never put it together. It makes sense.
Fun fact.
Scumbag. Because it's like scum, but scum itself has... It makes total sense, because scum is whatever. Scum can be a bad thing too. You scum.
And it's
but bag,
one letter off from cum.
Bag by itself is nothing. Hey, you old bag?
You old bag.
So does that just mean you're an old condom?
Unused.
You old unused condom?
I don't think that's what that would be. That would be a weird phrase to catch on.
Well, yeah, what does bag mean? Like when you call someone an old bag? Or is that a real thing? Or are they saying hag? And I'm saying... And
no,
I'm
it's
thinking
bag.
Okay.
My grandpa used to call my grandma that. My mom hated it.
Your grandmother's nothing but an old bag.
Let's look up old bag, see where that came from.
Maybe it was just a polite version of old hag.
Yeah, it's like, I didn't say hag, I said bag.
I didn't say hag, bitch. Jesus Christ.
I'm a bag, like I'm gonna get you a new purse.
You have an old bag, I want to buy you a new one. Jesus. I want to spoil my lady.
Yeah.
God damn.
Kinda. It says not so much a corruption of old hag, but as the rhyming slang for it.
Ah.
Well, that seems really lame.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it looks like, speaking of, it looks like it might be Cockney people fucked it up.
Naturally.
God damn it. And fucking
Is the etymology behind that.
Jeez.
Cool.
Where were we?
I don't... what happened before Scumbag?
Come again?
Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin. The Olive Garden.
It's
It's gone way back.
The thing I don't like about Steve Irwin, and I mean, I like how, I'm not going to pretend that any Steve Irwin fans don't listen to this, so no one will be offended.
Or anyone.
I'm a Steve Irwin fan.
I'm
right here.
I love people that bring attention to animals and the plight of animals, but he's another one of those people that I feel like he went over the line. Mm-hmm. He'd get way too close to wild animals and touch them and not have respect. You know, of course he'd say he did. Oh, I respect that they're wild. No, if you respect that an animal's wild, you don't go fucking touch an alligator.
It was never about reverence. It was about, look, I'm going to wrestle this croc.
You don't go swim next to a fucking ray. Because it will kill you.
Well, he didn't do that one on purpose.
Yeah, but he got close enough that the thing could fucking get him.
Yeah, I think it came up behind him.
Yeah. He was swimming with the motherfucker.
We've all been there.
Anyways, what I'm saying is, if I see a fucking bear, I'm not going to go, oh, bears are cute. I'm not going to run up to the thing and start petting it.
Legit.
And then if I got ate by it, it's because I'm a dumbass.
I think it's got eaten.
Yeah. If I got eaten by it, if I was consumed by a bear, you know?
I think more importantly, we need to appreciate the fact that I did a way less shitty accent that time.
Did you?
Did you?
Yes.
When?
When? I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't hear this.
It was during Chet's speech. You'll have to listen to the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Bitch.
Anyways.
I'm not going to listen to this.
Yes, you will.
I just don't like when people get close to wild animals and they get killed. Mm. It just seems like such a waste.
I don't see the problem. So it's not like he was tranquilizing these things or anything.
That would be better. That actually would make more sense.
He was beating the shit out of them. He was going up and wrestling with them.
Well, don't beat the shit out of them, but...
He's part of nature.
If there's a wild animal and you want to approach it, I would suggest not doing that. It's wild.
Who would have won in a fight, Jeff Corwin or Steve Irwin?
Steve Irwin.
Probably Steve Irwin. Jeff Corwin looks
I
like
guess
such a
he
little
does
bitch.
wrestle crocodiles as well.
Although I put my money on Jack Hanna against any of them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
In a fight?
Oh,
Hell
yeah.
Oh, come on, no.
He's
Steve
a badass.
Irwin.
How about Jack Hanna was a high school wrestler or something? Mm-hmm.
I would pick a guy who wrestles crocodiles over a guy who wrestles high schoolers.
I don't know, man.
That just seems like a
I
tougher
feel like Steve Irwin probably had like brute strength, whereas Jack Hanna like knows exactly how to do what needs done.
He's
like,
got
just
the
take
brains.
him down real fast.
I don't think
he knows the pressure points. Mm-hmm. Yeah, technique.
I don't think Steve
farts
Irwin
smart.
was beating crocodiles with brute force. I don't think he's going to win that battle.
Look at it this way: these two men, their entire lives worked with animals. One of them got killed by an animal. One of them's still alive working with animals. I rest my case.
Was not man enough to go wrestle with him.
Well, but he's still alive, so...
Yeah, this isn't about who made the better choices. This is about who would win a wrestling match.
He would make the better choices in the match.
In order to win the match.
Yeah, in order to win.
His choice would be to not enter the match because he can't win it.
Oh, no. Jack, if you're listening...
Like how he doesn't wrestle crocodiles because he knows he can't do it like Steve
You're going to have an 80-year-old man on your ass.
So we're back to glory holes again.
On your ass, not in your ass.
I bet Jack Hanna and old Steve, the crocodile hunter, hit up some glory holes in their day.
Old Steve.
Old Steve. He's dead.
You think he ever did, like, weird stuff with animals?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, shut up with that.
We've got... Right. I won't go that far.
It was a natural progression.
No, it was not.
Well...
You talked about having a glory hole in a Chuck E. Cheese earlier, so get off my dick.
Yeah, not in the not where the kids are.
There are kids
everywhere. There are kids everywhere at Chuck E. Cheese. I didn't realize none of the little boys ever had to pee.
There are employee bathrooms, I'm sure.
I doubt it. Anyways, did you guys ever? God damn it.
Or maybe it's just one of those Chuck E. Cheeses where kids don't even show up anymore. Nobody shows up. It's just a dusty old robot band.
I saw a Chuck E. Cheese commercial this weekend, actually, and it was all about, like, focused on the parent, and it was all like, come here because you can fucking abandon your kids with these games and you can just eat in peace.
That's a good tactic, honestly.
Yeah, but they're going to be coming to you for money and shit. It's a bunch of lies.
Yeah, but I mean,
give them tons of it.
Yeah, you give them money and they go away.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you gotta be rich as fuck.
Yeah.
No, you don't. Those games take forever sometimes.
How much? Oh, really? I've never been to a Chuck E. Cheese. I was poor as fuck.
Never been to a Chuck E. Cheese?
Hell no, I was poor.
Yeah, I was poor too. Like, that was ritzy stuff, but we did it.
I don't know, man. Can you use food stamps at Chuck E. Cheese?
I went to it.
Probably.
I ain't gonna go. There wasn't one in my town, so.
This is important. I went to a Chuck E. Cheese once when I was very young.
And there's a glory hole?
I was probably like 6. No. And I had this friend, and it was her birthday, and we were there for that, and we were wanting to play this game, and there was this girl playing this game in front of us, and she kept, like, going and, like, putting in more tokens and continuing to play, even though we very obviously wanted to play, and so we finally started being like, hey, can we play? And she ignored us. And we were like, why is she ignoring us? And so we kept, like, saying it, and then finally this girl's friend came up to us and was like, hey, she's deaf. Like, she can't hear you.
Bitch.
And then she took the girl away from the machine and was like, sorry, these girls want to play with this game. And even at that young age, I felt like I had done something wrong.
Because you had.
Because you did.
Is it wrong just because she's deaf to demand my turn?
No, there's nothing wrong with that. How are you to know that?
Yeah, how was I to know that she couldn't hear me? I thought she was just being a cunt and ignoring me. And maybe she was. Maybe her friend was like, oh, she's deaf, and she was never actually deaf.
And laughed at your ass.
Mm-hmm. Like those fucking assholes.
And dumb bitches thought you were deaf.
Dumb 6-year-olds. She's going to talk about this in like almost 20 years on a podcast.
Oh my god. Dude, I read something. Oh, fuck. Never mind.
Okay.
I can't talk about this.
Well, that was my only experience ever with Chuck E. Cheese in my life. Because I was also poor.
I've never been there.
You're not missing much.
I don't want to.
Pizza was mediocre.
Really?
I mean, yeah.
I'm surprised.
Games weren't that fun.
No, I'll fight you on that one.
Experiences at Chuck E. Cheese.
You had traumatic experiences at Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah, like I was going through like that playground, like or the indoor, you know, like
Jungle gym.
Yeah, where you can crawl, you know,
Tubes.
and there was like vomit, and I couldn't and there was I couldn't get out for some reason. I don't remember why.
You're cornered in.
Oh.
The vomit had you blocked in.
Yes.
You couldn't jump over it.
No.
It's tubes.
I mean, I've been in there. There was I forget the name of it, but it's a place where it's just an indoor jungle gym thing. It's
McDonald's.
huge. No, it was not. It was like Chuck E. Cheese, but instead of video games, it was just nothing but a giant fucking jungle gym.
Oh, cool.
I mean, huge. And we went there, and I was in like high school, and we were playing this shit, and there's a bunch of little kids who were like fucking pushing them out of the way. They're like, "You're fucking in high school. Why are you here?" And I'm like, "Cause it's a giant jungle gym. What the fuck? Just because you're an adult, means you want to enjoy a giant jungle gym,
Right.
Right? You guys would want to go.
I would go.
I
We
know, right?
we
now.
did.
I'm not a big fan
We went
of
in
the
St.
giant
Louis.
jungle gym.
You went.
It was a lot like a giant jungle gym.
I wasn't a big fan of that.
I loved that.
Shane's like, as an adult, no.
It was
No,
awesome.
but I won't. I'm not on a high horse or anything, because I want an adult bounce house.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
What's
Okay.
that bouncy place in Cedar Rapids?
Those are
Oh,
trampolines.
that's different.
That's not the same.
You jump for 2 minutes, then you're like, oh my god, I haven't exercised my quads in
See,
10
that's
years.
why we talked about going,
Having
and
so
I was
much
like,
pain.
I can't do that. I'm gonna go. I'm literally gonna jump for a minute and be like, I fucking hurt.
That was my experience. I went when I was a freshman in college, and after 5 minutes, I was like, I'm sitting.
Well, that's the
I'm
problem.
done.
There's no adult jumping options, so we can't work out
That's true.
those muscles.
If there were fucking adult, fucking what are those
Bounce
called?
houses.
Bounce houses.
Moon bounce.
I would have
house.
been able to tolerate Sky Zone, the trampoline indoor park.
I want to go to what? Sometimes they have those giant bouncy obstacle courses. Like they're like bounce houses, but they're an obstacle.
We had one of
course.
those for after prom, a very small version.
Yeah,
of
but
that.
yeah, I think
I'm
we
talking
had
about
that too.
a
It was super
large
fun.
version.
Yeah,
I like to do that. I didn't go to prom or after prom, so I didn't get to experience that.
you're too busy at the jungle gym throwing little
I was
kids around.
busy doing a little something. What do you want? Anyways,
The bit about there being vomit in the indoor jungle gym reminds me of a subject. I was reading this article about how, in the UK or somewhere, there was this, nightclub bar that opened that was, one giant ball pit. And it seemed like such a good idea, but I was like, people are going to vomit in that ball pit.
and piss in it.
And
Yeah.
piss.
And
There's
Have
gonna be a
sex,
poop.
ejaculate.
there's definitely going to be a piece of shit in there.
Ugh.
At least one poop.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering what their plan is for that. How to deal with that. I don't know, if the bar is a separate room, so at least that way they maybe can't spill drinks. You're not allowed to bring drinks in there, but still, if
Maybe
they're drunk people.
it's hard to tell, but the entire floor is a drain.
Yeah, but still, you gotta clean and disinfect.
Yeah, I'm sure they do that nightly.
No,
Are
I think we all know what the answer is.
Well, I'm sure that's their intent.
They don't. They don't. It's dirty as fuck. Don't do it.
Nope. Okay. Got it.
It's such a good idea. in
Right,
theory,
and it
though.
looked so cool. It was there were lights in the floor, so the balls were all lit up and glowing, and it was dark in there. And,
Is it a permanent thing, or just is a one night, a special
no,
thing?
I think it's they opened this ball pit bar.
I mean, it is cool, but the cleanup does seem
You know
questionable.
what?
Yeah.
If I were in that area, I'd probably throw on some shitty jeans, maybe some boots.
Yeah, and go for
Go
it.
check it out.
Yeah.
I'd definitely go to
Hazmat
it.
suit.
I'm not fucking grossed out by it.
I wouldn't go that hard on it.
I'm not that.
I might.
It's not like
dude.
I'm gonna be sticking my dick in the ball.
Yeah, I mean, I'm higher
I
balls.
don't
They're not going
wanna-
to be up to my neck.
I don't want to
Yeah.
be scooping my hand through and run across some fucking thrown up spaghetti.
It's gonna happen.
I don't want
That's
it.
just
Yeah,
something
but I'm
you're
just
gonna
saying
have
it
to
is.
deal
So you
with.
just gotta fucking deal with it, man. You'll be drunk anyways. You ain't gonna give a shit.
I
How
mean-
drunk do you gotta be before you stop giving a shit
Right,
about throwing
and
up
drunk
shit?
enough to be the person who vomits in the ball pit.
Well, eventually I would get. That'd be me.
Yeah,
You'd probably be
you're
my
a
spaghetti.
puker. You're a drunk puker.
Well, she would know. Depends on how much I drink.
Touche. I've never thrown up as a result of drinking.
Oh, fucking
There's
just-
so
I've been
many-
miserably nauseous for 3 hours.
You probably never drank as much as me.
I don't know,
I don't
dude.
know if that's true. I don't.
I've been pretty drunk.
Well, yeah, but level of alcohol consumed to get there, though.
That's true. Okay, I've
I'm
probably
pretty
never
sure,
drank as much
three
as you.
drinks got you,
I mean,
on the floor.
On the floor.
In public.
Multiple times.
I have a tendency to overdrink once I start drinking.
Really?
What? What is that? Is that mock surprise or?
Yes. That is what that
I
was.
mean, sometimes, but then there has been times where I've drank a lot and not puked.
Yeah.
Just depends. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's hard
Sometimes
to say.
you feel fine.
Yeah. Sometimes you want to puke a lot.
I feel like there's so many children's activities that would be great with alcohol, but you don't really have that opportunity. Like the ball pit, maybe some bumper cars.
Ooh.
Dude,
Go-karts, but that is going to be so much liability.
Where do you find some go-karts around this motherfucker?
What about, like, bumper
Around
boats?
here? It's
Yeah.
a ways. Like, I
That's
think
some bullshit.
in Davenport there's
Fuck
something.
that.
Fuck that shit.
I want to go get some go-karts, fucking bump into people.
Let's do it. I want to do bumper boats.
We gotta go to Davenport, apparently.
We can make a trip.
Bumper
Okay.
boats.
Do they got bumper boats, too?
No.
What? You know,
They did,
they
actually.
got boats, they got cars, they got planes.
No, that was a thing.
They have an indoor jungle gym.
Oh shit, this sounds like the coolest
They have
place
a ball
ever.
pit.
It's all for adults.
Wacky Waters Adventure Park. They had bumper boats.
Where was
And
that?
it was neat.
Hell yeah.
It was near Davenport. It closed. It's like a fireman training area now.
Fuck firemen.
I think
That could be cool
they had
drunk.
to close it because too many people were getting like skin infections from their lake,
Ew.
and people were getting injured on the slides. And
Yikes.
it was. I mean, looking back on it, it was a shit place. There were 3 slides, like the bumper boats, go-karts, and mini golf, and then a wave pool. That was it. So it's not a water park like you'd hope,
Yeah.
but for Iowa, I mean, it's not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby. We should really do the go-karts.
Yeah.
I'm being serious.
I'm being serious also.
Okay. Well, at least 2 of us are.
No, I want to do go-karts, but doing it intoxicated might be an issue.
Yeah, I don't know if we could.
They may not let us, but we should.
They wouldn't let us.
We would have to. We would have to be not so intoxicated that we couldn't play it cool.
Yeah. So just a little tipsy.
Yeah.
We have to have someone do the talking, and everyone else.
I mean, I
just
can be
stands in the back.
tipsy and talk.
Well, I mean, we have friends who don't drink anyways. Those people, so.
Oh yeah, we'll use them.
Danny, we're
Yeah.
talking to you.
Danny. Man, go-karts are cool. I'm excited.
Me too.
You're excited about this prospect that we have no way of really doing.
It'll be
You're
like 2 years and we'll finally get to it.
I'll be like, remember when we talked about this? Let's pull up that podcast.
And I'll be like, who are you?
I've
Why are you
literally
here?
been hunting down go-karts at like estate sales. I
Do you
struggle
think
with
that
that
they
word.
have those?
I mean, someone must out there.
I'm thinking you would find all the go-karts at one really rich person's estate sale.
Well, that or like you get a few like farmers who like, oh, I have this half broken down go-kart.
We could go four-wheeling. You could find some
that's not,
four-wheelers.
no.
Man, I was always so fucking jealous when a kid had a go-kart.
A go-kart or a four-wheeler?
Fuck. Well,
Like, how many kids have
either
go-karts?
one, but I had a ton. I had at least like 3 or 4 friends with go-karts when I was a
What?
kid.
I didn't know that people had their own go-karts.
Are you serious?
That's a thing?
Oh, yeah.
Go-karts?
Yeah, go-karts.
I've never seen
Yeah.
that. I've seen like
Not buying this shit.
the Power Wheels.
No, I'm talking fucking straight on go-kart.
Like the Barbie Adventure Jeep.
No, I had a Power Wheels. I did have a Power Wheels.
You had a Power Wheels?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You want to talk about how poor you were? I never had Power Wheels. I always
But this was
wanted that.
before. This was before the Great Disturbance in my life.
Oh.
What?
I don't feel like I need to go into detail.
You kind
Sometimes
of do. That's like...
I just got a
No.
lot of feelings.
It's just
now.
like you're born and things are okay, and then
life.
Oh, and then you figure out that it all sucks.
well, no, and then one of your parents just becomes a drug addict, and then they divorce, and then you're poor.
And then you're disturbed.
Yeah. Before you're just a kid who, thank God, your parents divorced, or you're going to be raised by a drug addict, and you could have been really fucked up.
Yeah, that's true.
But so you lucked out.
You lucked out.
Anyways, but I did have a Power Wheels at that
I
at
had.
that point.
See, when I've heard the phrase, like, the big disturbance was like, oh, there is glory holes in the Chuck E. Cheese. And poor Chet.
I drove my Power Wheels to Chuck E. Cheese. And, but yeah, I did have a Power Wheels. Not a go-kart, though. I asked for one. Never got it.
Yikes.
I never got one of those little remote control robots.
I never wanted one.
Oh, I always wanted one.
Wait a minute. I had a remote control car.
Well.
I never even had
Wow.
one. I want one of those in my adulthood now. I don't know what I would really do with it.
A remote
Drink and then drive it.
A remote control car?
Yeah.
I do that sometimes too. I was like at some hobby store and there's like a remote control car. It's like $400. I was like, I should get this. And then I was like, wait, why? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, this is something adults do, but it's like, I think
$400 though. You could buy like a drone for that.
yeah. And then I was like, but then I had that thought too. I was like, oh fuck, I can get a drone for that. And then I was like, wait a minute. I'm gonna play with that for like a day and then be like, fuck this shit. All it does is fly, and I'm gonna lose it or crash it.
I mean, if you had a GoPro, maybe it would be worth it, but
it'd be cool,
ideas.
but you're gonna fuck it up at some point. It's gonna, you're gonna drive it into a tree or some bullshit.
I'm sure they have insurance.
And you gotta get it fixed. It's gotta become like a hobby.
Yeah.
A hobbyist.
Have to have a hobby.
It's like one of those fuckers, those old men that have like model train sets or that bullshit is.
Yeah.
But anyway, I wasn't talking about like a $400 remote control car. I was just thinking, one of the $30 ones you see.
Well,
at
then then people are gonna look at you like there's something wrong with you.
Oh, no.
No, I think people will think that no matter how much I spend on my remote control car, in all honesty.
Could be.
In fact, if he spent $400, I would be more concerned because I'd be like, that's some serious money that you're throwing away on this stupid bullshit.
Wow.
Whereas $30 is like, it was a whim.
They have ones that are more than that.
Jesus fucking
But
Christ.
if I spend $15 on my remote controlled like Ninja Turtle on a skateboard, it was on sale.
That's awesome.
Serious
Well,
consideration.
he didn't say it was a Ninja Turtle on a skateboard.
Well, there have been there's been the monster trucks. There's been the Ninja Turtle on a skateboard. There's options everywhere.
Well, I mean, that just sounds...
The world is your oyster.
Yeah.
The world is your remote-operated oyster.
In a half shell.
I think it's strange that you suddenly become like an adult and like you can't have toys anymore.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I say fuck that. I buy toys all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's it. I do.
Speaking of toys that you've bought, what's this?
Or are we going to this now? I bought a new laptop today.
Today? I didn't know it was today.
Yeah, a laptop computer. Because my last one was stepped on by someone. Have you ever had your laptop on the floor in a well-defined area where it can be seen, and someone steps on it, and then it makes a crackling sound? This is a made-up story. No, I'm not using your name. Don't get upset over there.
Settle.
I'm trying to make it sound good for the listeners.
Maybe you shouldn't have your laptop
Just for
on
you,
the floor.
Marlisa.
Yes, but this is what the listener is supposed to be. They're saying, "You dumb fuck." Why is the laptop on the floor? Why isn't he acknowledging that's wrong?
Right.
So, anyways, let me continue.
See. Okay.
Do you ever have your laptop just laying on the floor?
Mm-hmm.
No.
And someone steps on it, and it makes a crackling and a crunching sound, and they act like nothing happened. And then you go, I believe my laptop made a sound when you stepped on it, and they say something to the effect of, oh, it's okay, I step on mine all the time. I'm like, okay.
Now, is that true?
Well,
Well, like, I'll set it on the floor, like, if it's on the floor for some reason.
Well, she has a MacBook or whatever, so they're like,
It's
Like
like
those things are indestructible.
It's a aluminum case or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
it's
that's
not,
fine.
It's not some piece of shit fucking plastic.
I've seen like a whole glass of root beer just spilled on the keyboard, getting into everything. Just wiped it with a paper towel. It was fine. I hate Macs, but I gotta say they are durable.
Yeah, so I don't have the Mac. I have the thing you step on and it breaks.
Yeah.
And I opened it up, and it was broken. So now I have a broken laptop, and it costs just as much to fix the broken laptop as it costs to get a new laptop. So what does Amanda do? Replace, which I have done today. I went to Best Buy, and I bought a laptop. It says Dell on the box. It's in Inspiron 15.
Ooh.
Or is that Inspiron? How do you spell that? Say that.
How do you spell it?
Inspiron.
I would have gone with Inspiron. What if it's inspired?
That's what I'm saying. And what if
It's not inspiring.
What if some Dell fanatics like you don't
Inspirin.
You fuck, it's an Inspirin.
Einspirin.
It's got a 15.6-inch full HD display.
That's hot.
What do you think about that? It's got a 1 terabyte plus 1 gigabyte.
Plus one.
Something. Has an 8 gigabyte memory. It has 8 gigabytes of memory. Has an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1054 gigabyte.
Wow. Getting hot.
It's got Windows 10.
Oh, God.
You hear that? It's in a white box that says Dell. It's taped at the top.
Are you unboxing right now?
I'm unboxing.
He's
Ooh, this
live.
is exciting.
Do you want some scissors?
Yeah, I'm gonna need some scissors to unbox
got
this
you.
baby. You know that's one thing about Dell is they tape up their boxes nice and tight.
Their screens are breakable, but their boxes are not.
It's basically in the commercial.
It is.
I wonder if the dude you're getting, the Dell guy, could like make a comeback like the "Can You Hear Me Now" guy did.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
See, I don't watch TV, so I don't get to see any of it. They're like, oh, the "Hear Me Now" guy's back. I'm like,
well, that's the thing is he's back, but he's not doing the line or anything. He's just like a smug asshole.
But doesn't he work? Sprint. Yeah, but because
he's for a competitor. Now.
Yeah, so he can't probably use the line. It's probably like trademarked by them or whatever.
Right, but it just seems like okay, you're not doing the line. Like why would I care about you? You're just a smug guy in glasses.
That'd be me too.
Huh?
That'd be me.
Yeah, and you should be in
say.
commercials.
You are a smug guy in glasses, yeah.
And I would not buy a computer from you.
Well, after just listen to my little Dell pitch here, and we'll see how you fit. What brand of computer do you have?
It's an Asus.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see how you feel after this. You might be jumping ship.
Wow, you might. So we are now going to be sponsored by Dell as well as Zevia.
Yes, and whoever else.
Whoever else.
Oh, look at this. Okay, we're opening it up. Mm-hmm. Got a,
I think I saw some about stevia killing sperm cells.
Oh, perfect. I don't see a problem.
Yeah, I'm trying. Actually, I need to start drinking more.
I'm drinking it.
I think that's part of the pitch. All right. Oh, we take this off here. Oh, wait. Jesus. Oh, man, I'll tell you one thing. Dell, they definitely pack your stuff good.
Yeah,
they pack that box right.
Oh, yeah.
Pack that box tight, and ain't nothing gonna break. Look at this. Oh, we got a power cable. Power cable here. Mm-hmm. We got a what? Oh man, we got the power block.
The rest of the power cable.
Jesus Christ, look at that.
That's a big ol' fucking honker right there.
Are these things not getting bigger, or
that's
is
not
it just me?
Convenient at all.
Yeah, look at that.
I just want you to know that, my Mac charger, as you can see right down there, is just a lot more reasonable of a size.
Yeah,
that block.
I mean, yeah, but it's black and that's white, so reason
it's black and bigger.
Reason would be it
just
would be it would be bigger. Reason would say.
Yeah.
I don't know. That might be a 6-incher. I don't know. Can't tell. I'm not good at measuring things with my eyes.
I've been lied about what 6 inches is before, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's...
What now?
What?
Yeah.
Really?
More like 8 inches.
What's with all these?
What?
Why do you have so many power blocks? What's going on here?
Oh, well, no, I think this goes into the wall. Oh, wait, this goes into the laptop, and then this goes into here, and then this goes into the wall.
There's so many components.
I mean, I don't know how Macs work, so maybe it's different.
Macs are quite simple.
All right, whoa,
and that's why they cost $1 million. For the simplicity.
But they last for so long.
You know what? I'm gonna say it's
even
a little heavy.
after being stepped on.
It's a little heavy. I didn't know that.
Heart.
I should actually.
Ooh, that's kind of thick looking.
Should have went and looked at one in person.
Wow.
Ooh, feel that. That's got some weight.
But it might be stronger.
Oh, that is.
Let me see this.
Don't drop it.
Oh God.
Or maybe doesn't it feel like it's got a little weight?
It does. This has some girth you can't ignore.
Yeah.
I feel like this is like meant to play games or something.
Yeah, it's a gaming laptop.
It is a gaming laptop.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, so then it's got to have the girth.
Yeah.
It's got to fit all the updated graphics cards and processors and computer things.
Oh man, we got a tight plastic sleeve on here.
Oh God.
Oh my God. Okay. It's black with it's got some red highlights, or what would you call this? Red
insignia
here. It says
I
Dell.
like that.
It's got, look at this, it's red up here on the front.
Ooh, it matches
some redness,
the colors.
some more red on the back here,
On the
where you can
back.
kind of look in there. I think these are the fans. The
It
exhaust.
looks a little demonic to me.
Well, you know,
I feel uncomfortable.
the screen looks much bigger than I anticipated.
And so not cracked.
This is like way bigger than my other laptop. I wonder how big the screen is on that, because this thing, like, it would dwarf my old laptop.
Wow.
Look at this.
Wow.
Look at that. Those are in black. The keyboard is black and... Huh?
I feel like your computer's that big, though.
Do I want a computer?
I feel like it's that same size.
But the screen is just bigger?
Well, I think this one's probably bigger.
This really optimizes the space.
Check.
This one's black, so the other one's
Compare
gray.
sizes and get back to it.
It's the computer is black. The keyboard is in red. Mm-hmm. The letters and whatnot. Oh yeah, it says right there, gaming.
Oh, right
There
on.
you go.
It says gaming. It's got it's heavy, which I would this is kind of a
Maybe not what you want.
disappointment.
Oh no, the gaming ones have to be heavier. Like,
Oh no, it totally makes sense to me. I'm just not that
Didn't
smart.
think that through. Yeah.
It's,
Wait, do you
was
think
your
you're gonna
intent,
return
like,
it?
I'm gonna play games on this, or was it just, well, I guess this is a laptop?
my intent was like, I may play games on this in the future, so I want something that can play games, but not necessarily like a hardcore gamer. So I probably could have got something not as powerful, but
But now you have the option at least.
I have the option. I did that thing on eBay where you put a bid on something and you accidentally win it, and you don't want it anymore, but you still have to get it because you don't want to get negative feedback.
That's what this is?
No, not this. But I bought a racing wheel and pedals for racing games, and then I was like, well, now I have no games to play on this, and I was like, I need to get a computer that can play games. So if I ever want to play racing games, because I have this wheel that I never wanted.
Right.
So.
Why don't you just sell the wheel?
No, because I might want to play a racing game. I'm like,
You might. You're
I'm
right.
like, I had that wheel and then I sold it because I didn't think I was gonna play it.
Shame on you.
So now I got this.
Is anyone else smelling that marijuana right now? Or is that just me?
I don't smoke that stuff.
I don't smell anything.
Wait, what'd you say?
Maybe it's like closer over there.
Maybe.
It's going through the vent.
Maybe it's in my head.
She's getting
Turnt.
Turnt? Oh, yeah, whatever they say. He's getting turnt. She's getting all excited about hearing about this laptop.
Yeah.
A little heavy, I would say. I like the black and I like the red. It's kind of evil looking.
Yeah,
It's
it fits you.
a little devious.
He's wearing black and red right now, for the record.
am.
Like the coat is black and red.
I don't know. I feel good about this. What do you guys? How do you feel? What's your first instinct when you look at this thing?
Well, my first instinct was that you didn't feel good about it because you were complaining about the
There's
weightiness.
been a lot of... And
But that's
if
me.
I remember, as you're opening this box, you're like, oh, we'll see how I am as a spokesman. And then you're like, well, it's heavy.
Oh,
It's so
I
heavy.
forgot we were trying to shill.
Yeah, you were... all
Damn
you
it.
had to beat was the dude
You know what?
Dell guy.
You know what, man? It's not that heavy. My arms are just weak. It's the problem. I need to work out more. It's actually very light.
It's not you, it's me.
It's my arms. The black color is just so cool. It's like, hey, I'm a rebel. And you got the redness that, signifies aggression. And
Ooh, I love aggression.
Yeah, and the black just mystique.
Yeah.
Like tall, dark, and handsome.
The laptop is heavy like your heart.
Mm-hmm. It is. And it's solid. It's not so much heavy, it's solid. It gives you confidence. When you hold this Dell Inspiron gaming laptop in your hand, you feel like you can conquer all worlds, whether it be in the so-called real world or in some gaming
That's deep.
universe.
All of
some
the worlds.
bullshit.
I'm not gonna lie, this whole thing is giving me respect for spokesmen and the good jobs they do at, plugging their products, because
You're not
you're
doing
shit
so
at
hot.
it.
Well, I
This
think they have people write for them.
Scripts?
Yeah.
If you will.
I don't have a script. I'm doing this.
I mean, you don't have to have a
on my own.
script,
Well, next
but
time tell
the
me that you need a
enthusiasm
script.
is just so fake. And
Story of Chet's life.
you own this, and you're not
Are
excited.
you gonna
about
power this back?
I think that's the problem, is that I paid for it.
Yeah.
But I mean, the guys in the commercial, they probably don't even own anything. Like, they didn't have to pay for it, but they don't even have it, and they're excited just to be in the presence.
Just to get paid.
Well, I think that's what they get paid.
They
They get paid to.
I could
seem
muster up
enthusiastic.
some enthusiasm if I was getting paid
Well, Dell's
for it.
not paying you for shit when this is the performance you're putting forward.
I swear I'm going to enjoy it.
I swear I
willing to.
will.
I will
will.
enjoy this once I haven't. Heck, guys, I haven't even plugged it in.
Heck.
I know. I'm just saying it's a little heavy.
This is like the
I'm tired of
spokesman
your
for Capri
negativity.
Sun just looking at the pouch like, oh, I mean, I was expecting a juice box.
I mean, if there's a
This is
box or
probably
a
good.
can,
Uh,
more to my liking.
I'm not sure
You know,
about
it's the
this
grape
cow.
one. I was hoping for fruit punch,
My-
but it's great.
my
Grape is
first concern was when I seen the size of this thing.
That's true.
I'm like, that's a pretty big power block.
It is ridiculously huge.
And
That's bigger than, like, for PlayStations and Xboxes, that nonsense.
I mean, that's big. That's like heavier than a laptop. Feel that thing. Well, I may have exaggerated, but
It's not heavier than a
Okay.
laptop.
there's probably a laptop up there. That's
That's
The,
true, like the
Mac
MacBook Air.
yeah. This is like, man, this is.
So, am I gonna have to stay awake through you powering it on?
Oh no, because like we're so like out of gas on this kind of string.
I just wanted to make sure that we were on the same page on
I was
that.
trying
We're
to
out of
string-
gas. We haven't even talked about the mammoth or crippled
Oh,
Avengers.
shit.
Fuck the mammoth. The mammoth
I was trying to
was never
string this
good.
along.
The mammoth was desperation.
Oh,
Hey guys, did you know that the mammoth may have had genetic defects right before it disappeared from Earth?
Fun fact.
Yeah, I read that in an article recently. That basically they were genetically deficient. They could no longer live, and then they died.
And there was some bit about how they were all isolated on one
Yeah, because they're
island.
isolated on one particular landmass, and they had to interbreed, and that's where the genetic,
Just fell apart.
yeah, it's like hillbillies.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with that happening because, you know, nature told it to fall apart and then there were no more mammoths. And
Right.
meanwhile, here today, pandas want to die so bad and we just won't let them.
Well, it would be a tragedy to lose a species. I would
But
like to
pandas
open up
are
the
just the
philosophical
worst.
floor.
Okay.
Pandas are just the worst at staying alive. I hate pandas.
Okay.
Yeah, I can tell you have a topic you really want to get to.
I'm just why are we so hellbent on not letting any species go extinct? Like, what is besides just like valuing the diversity that is life, blah blah blah. Like, people are incredibly defensive of
Oh,
keeping species alive,
Okay,
and I
there-
just wonder why that is.
there is a belief that through some means that man, or humankind, or you womankind, however you want to say it,
Why are we
has
distinctive?
has had a hand in whatever is causing these animals to
yeah.
die off. In the modern world, there is, especially from the viewpoint of an animal rights activist, it would be very hard to argue that humans have not had an impact on any
Right.
animal. So you can't even start from that that space. You
Right.
can't even say, well, this is just natural.
But it's so simple to create a diffusion of responsibility and be like, well, you know, that wasn't me personally. That was humankind at large.
Right.
But I think there's the difference between, like, rhinos and things that are being hunted and poached to death, and then, like, nature has selected, they are just failing as a species, like mammoths and pandas. Like, people feel way worse for rhinos, I feel like.
Right.
And things
I don't
like
know,
that,
the
'cause
panda
we're
is
directly
very-
killing them.
The panda is very important to people.
Well, here's the thing
I
with the
hate
panda.
those people.
Listen, let's just cut the bullshit. The reason you don't want the panda, one, humans don't like things dying. Humans don't like things disappearing because that reminds us that we're going to disappear and die. So we don't want that reminder. Humans want to live forever. We can't, but we can save animals so they live forever. The species, not
Right,
the actual
not the animal
individual
itself.
animal, and they're cute. We don't want cute things to die. They're
Yeah.
cute. They're beautiful. They look awesome. They do funny things in videos. You don't want that thing to die. They're just cute.
Yeah.
And also, we have a fear of death.
I think that the idea of living forever sounds exhausting.
Lobsters can live forever.
What?
Yeah, that's a thing. Lobsters are immortal unless something kills them. Time does not kill lobsters.
What?
It's true. You can Google that shit right now.
So,
Like, they just, like, lobsters tend to die of, like, being killed as opposed to, like, old
No,
age.
as in they do not they don't die from old age.
good for them.
I need that lobster gene.
But you just said you didn't want to.
No,
live
but I'll
forever.
sell it.
Well, here's the thing, because if you were to live forever, the whole society as we know it would be completely different. We probably couldn't even comprehend what it would be like.
Right.
So it may be very pleasurable.
Or it may be very terrible.
I don't know. Well, why not? would it be?
I don't know.
Where's,
Why wouldn't it be?
I'm very sure. Well,
just look at all the old people around right now, and they just refuse to even learn how to use an iPod.
Well, my view would be this. Yes, there may be... I'm trying to think. In my ideal world, where people are living forever, basically no new people are being introduced, which I think is the fear that kind of Shane was getting to, as far as like innovation and technology and et cetera, moving forward, because you're not having any new people created that can think this. But I'm thinking if we get to this technology where we have humans that live forever, we've probably created artificial intelligence that can think all these new ideas for us, and we don't need new humans to do it. And two, I think probably we're not all old and ugly. We probably look awesome and hot because we got some technology to make us all look attractive.
That was my concern.
You're making a lot of assumptions.
And we all live forever, so there must not be any diseases or anything, so you can do whatever you want.
Or there are diseases and you just get miserably sick.
Oh, well then I'd fucking kill myself.
You can't.
But you can't, because you'll live forever.
Well then...
Wait, are you talking about age will never kill you?
Yeah, because that would be nice, maybe. Like if you're like
Wolverine,
a lobster.
and you're just unkillable.
Yeah, there's a difference. I would be okay maybe with like having the capacity to live forever, but you don't have to. Like,
okay, yeah. Well, I guess I always had I was running under the assumption I could end it if I wanted.
Oh no, I was running.
So we're
running
forced
under the
to
assumption
living.
that I am forced to live forever.
There's no.
I think that's because I grew up religious, and so I was always like, "Oh, you're gonna go to heaven.
Yeah.
You're gonna be praising God for the rest of your life."
I was like, "You're describing hell." Is what you're describing.
Yeah.
Hell is other people. Someone said that once. Yeah.
Some
philosopher said that. So.
Neat.
Yeah, that just sounds like hell is what you're describing. I don't want to be alive, but I'm forced to, and I have to be around.
Well,
people.
that's also heaven. You don't die.
Yeah, but I thought in heaven, like you're not depressed or anything.
Right. That's what I just remember as a young person, like being very secretly horrified at the idea of heaven because I was like, what if I'm not happy? You're supposed to be happy and everybody's happy, but what if I'm not and I'm stuck being alive?
I don't know. You could go talk to fucking JC about it.
I didn't know he was so cool at the time.
Oh, okay.
You know, he wasn't JC. He was my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, revered above all else.
I always thought
he still just like erase your very being from history if that's what you want.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
But would he do it?
Yeah, if you asked him.
Or am I just one in a crowd of millions of souls that just have to continue to exist? Yeah.
He
doesn't have time for that.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
That was actually like, I was reading a book, and with the main character, like, died, and he got to pick his paradise, and he was like, I don't want to exist anymore. Just nothing. And he got that to happen. And then they brought him back, and he was really, really pissed off about it.
Yeah.
Why'd they bring him back?
Was this Austin Powers?
It was a book.
What? Well, I was like, I don't remember Austin Powers delving into this.
Deep, like, philosophical meaning behind Austin Powers.
Someone do an Austin Powers impression.
Groovy, baby.
Well, it's better than the Australian,
Thank
I guess.
Anyways, I
appreciate that.
had to make someone do it. I hope death is nothingness.
Oh, that'd be super.
I mean, it probably is,
yeah,
but
it's likely.
I'm not gonna, not to rain on anyone's parade. I don't know, probably. I can deal with that.
I can deal with that.
Yeah.
What's the deal with death?
What's the deal? Oh my
two
God.
in the bush.
What's the deal with death? Well, you know.
Wait, what accent is this we're going
What's
for now?
the deal with death?
Is this
death?
Seinfeld?
It's
or
one of
Italian?
those fake accents you just make up, and you start talking like it, and people are like, I don't know who he's trying to sound. He just changed it.
He just keeps changing.
Hey.
Vaguely Italian.
I wish that you wouldn't encourage the cat to think that my charger is a toy.
I realized
I'm
I'm
gonna rip
doing
the fuck
that,
out of
but-
that. You're gonna get up in the morning.
I feel like it's too late now.
Be shredded.
I've done
Fuck
this.
you, Shane.
Hold on, maybe I can switch over to this toy.
Oh God.
And
Seamless.
then she'll forget all about it.
Seamless.
Cats are stupid.
Yeah.
I'm sure she won't remember.
What about cats? Do they go to heaven?
Oh.
All dogs go to heaven.
Yeah, but that's why I said cats. It's just one of those things when you start thinking about when you're a kid and you're just like,
Right.
Why
I don't want to
humans
go to
go-
heven if Lucky isn't there.
why ain't the fucking dog going to heaven?
Yeah.
Or the fucking mosquito?
He's a better person than me.
Well, it depends on who you're looking at, because for all we know, cats are God. Because that's,
Oh my.
the Egyptians, that's what they thought.
School
Yeah,
thought.
they were real fucking smart. Built a bunch of fucking buildings out in the desert.
I mean, that was kind of their option.
It was like they could have moved somewhere.
They could have fucking walked elsewhere.
They had a river and everything. It was cool.
I don't know. They can even write stories. They had to draw little pictures, and we don't even understand them. You go deal with that shit. We're about to all be murdered. We're recording.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Holy fucking shit.
Steph here in the way.
Yes. I don't think she's
Are you here just for cookie
She might
cake?
still be awake. We might have kept her up. Yeah, your cookie cake is here, though. It's on top of the stove.
It's okay.
In the pizza box.
I thought we were going to be murdered.
It was very scary.
We're recording. If you kill us, this is live.
That's true. Too bad
We're
it's not
recording,
uploaded.
you son of a bitch. Will you murder us later?
Upload this. It'll become the most popular podcast ever.
Oh.
Live murder.
Wow.
Most popular ever, though.
If a live murder? Do you think I'd get some downloads?
I would download that.
And like
it'll get some...
and it's like a mystery. Like he gets away, and he's like some fucking Zodiac type, and he's like teasing the cops.
God.
He's like, "Oh, I killed them, and you can't catch me." And he like sends them a poem or something that they can't, a riddle. That
Okay.
They can't figure
Maybe
out.
if something like that happens, but if it's just some guy like searching for meth, he ends up here. He gets arrested 2 days later. It'd be a flash in the pan.
Would be really pissed if I died that way.
Oh yeah.
But
I'm
I'd
sure
be
there's
dead.
worse ways to die, but it would be great.
Did you guys hear about those little girls who got killed? In
Which
the
ones?
woods, on the trails in Indiana?
Oh,
Well, I only bring
Dogs.
it up. You sons of... I only bring it up because
Bailey, you're the worst. Why are you even hyped? Nothing's happening. So this is my roommate's dog, and he's a big fat idiot.
the roommate is the murderer that broke in.
Yes.
Just the worst
Also,
dog.
the sober person who's going to get us into go-karting that we were.
Yes, Danny, we're going go-karting. Be prepared.
We've come full circle.
Anyways, I hope they find the person that murdered those girls
You son
in
of
Indiana on the
Jesus.
the moment you start talking about serious stuff.
Jeez.
Why is this happening?
Is Holly sleeping too?
Yes.
Maybe I'll just take Bailey and go.
Don't forget your cookie cake.
Sorry, guys.
No, it's okay. We're not
I believe that it's all for you in that pizza box, the big one.
talking about nothing important.
The big one. It's got 2 pieces in it.
Can you just take fully home?
I already had one.
Oh.
It was awesome. Steph and Holly split one. I didn't offer it to these bitches.
How many pieces are left?
Oh, hey, I forgot my Bill Paxton tribute
Oh shit!
memorial.
It's too late.
Well, no, I can do that
He doesn't
at
have
the
to
end.
chill.
Hurry up.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Thanks so much,
My
Quiet
alarm's set
Report.
for 5:30. We gotta roll.
Thanks for not killing us. Jesus Christ, how early do you have to be there?
I don't have to be there till like 8, but like I need time.
Oh, no, I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to bring up before we end this, whenever we do that, Bill Paxton passed away, as I'm sure you all heard.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to go into some big memorial because I'm sure other people have done it way better than me. I just want to say I was a huge fan, and I'm sad he died.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. And also we did Two in the Bush Theater presents Twister, which has become a major project in the aftermath of this death. So look forward to that in probably 2 to 6 months.
We really want to honor his
Yes.
memory.
We will. I'll probably get it
2
done
to
in
6 months later.
I'll probably get it done in like a month. It'll be out. What month is this? March?
This is
April,
March.
May, June 1st. Two in the Bush Drunk Twister. Get ready. It's coming.
A completely arbitrary date.
Yeah.
Love it.
Also, me and Shane have another podcast that doesn't have a title.
I thought you had a suggestion and I did too.
Oh yeah, what was your suggestion?
Nostalgia Deathmatch.
Nostalgia Deathmatch. Or
What was yours?
hold on, let me remember.
He don't recall.
Movie 2, Electric Boogaloo. A podcast about movies. A movie about
2
podcasts. Something like that. It may be one of those.
Yeah, maybe
Or
none of those.
Or none of those. We haven't decided yet. Also, I thought we were going to bring something else up. Oh, 2 girls died walking on a trail in Indiana. I don't know their names or anything else, but they were walking on a trail, and the guy that killed them, they pulled out their phone and took a video of them.
Wow.
And so they got a picture of him that they took from the video. And then apparently there's audio, too, of him, like, demanding them to do stuff or whatever, but the police haven't released all of it because it could probably be nasty.
Right.
But anyways, if you have any tips, if you know who he is, Google that.
Call the hotline.
And call the FBI, whoever. I read about it for like 3 hours the other day.
Aww.
This felt like the most insensitive.
No, I'm really
If you
trying to
have
get it
any
out there.
tips.
It happened in Indiana. 2 young middle school type girls on a trail. Just type that into Google. It will come up.
Okay.
Help them. If you happen to be in Indiana and you've seen a man on a trail who looks like he may be
Demanding weird things.
maybe a killer, please look into
Call the
it.
police.
They died, so justice for them.
They didn't die. They were murdered.
Yeah, they were fucking murdered by a scumbag.
Condom.
Which is a condom. A used condom.
A used
They were killed by a used condom.
We've all been there.
So yeah, look that up.
So one last plug again. As a reminder, me and Chet watched Commando and we watched Cobra, and we talked about it for way longer than necessary.
If you want to hear two men talk about Cobra and Commando, listen to that podcast, which we'll link it to Two in the Bush whenever it's done, and it has a title. We're gonna record
June
it.
1st.
We're gonna record it. No, that's Twister.
Kelsey's pissed we're stepping all over this project for ours.
I just want to go to bed.
We're starting a whole network.
Good.
It's gonna be Two in the Bush.
Network.
Whatever this thing is, some other one.
A media empire.
Yeah, a media empire starting.
I can't wait.
And you guys are at the ground level.
We are ground. Oh.
What?
I was gonna say ground zero, but that's not a thing that you can just say.
Don't say
anymore.
Anyways.
Ground zero is still a phrase outside of that.
Yeah, never forget.
Well, we're done here.
Good night.
Good night.
Thanks for listening.
This has been Two in the Bush.
This may have been the worst one yet.
Yep.